So after the installation, so SAP system is installed. After installation, what happened here? What is the next step after the installation here? After the installation, we have to log in. We have to log into the our SAP systems here, the installed SAP systems here. So in that case, so like what exactly happens during the installation, right? Then after the installation here, during and after the installation. So after the installation, one new SAP system build will happen. New SAP SID will be created here. Under that, so SAP system means one SAP system. Suppose example, you done the installation of the NW1. SAP system means so two instances will be created here. Instances two instances will be created as part of the installation. Two instances will be created here. One is the ASCS instance, ASCS, and second one is the PAS, primary application server, ASCS, and the PAS will be created. ASCS means ASCS shortcut, ASCS means ABAP system central services. Then PAS means so primary application, normal SAP application server. This is the SAP main application server will be created. So first we installing the application server. That's why we will call it as the first application server. In large is called the primary application server. So SAP means SAP SID created means there the two instances will be created, right? So during the installation time, for each instance we give the instance number, right? There is a prompt to give. Why? Because each in two instances will be created. Each instance, the specific set of services will run. Means the process will run here. So SAP installation is the one of the brand new house. Then after the building the brand new house, inside of the house there are one family will stay. Means family members will stay. Family members means they are the so in the home they are the main persons, family members. To run the home, they are the main process here, right? Same as like SAP system. When the SAP system is installed, they are the so some process will be created. There are the some processes will be created here. Process means here one is the so that formula is called the DVEBMGS. DVEBMGS here. DVEBMGS here. So here, so D means so dialogue work process. Dialogue work process here. V means update work process here. Right? E means NQ, and so B means the background, right? So M means the message server. So G means the gateway, and S means the spool. S means the spool work process. This will be created here. So NQ and spool, this will be created here, right? These are the 7 process will be created here. 5 plus 2. Why? Because in the 7 process will run on these two instances here. Sir, 5 process, 2 instances, which means which process will run on the this one, which process will run on the here. So here in the ASCS instance, the message server and queue server will run on here. The remaining 5 will be there in the so dialog update, so background gateway spool. This will be in the this 5 will be in the this 5 will be in the application server. SAP application server here. This 5 will be in the here. Total 7. Right? Suppose example, SAP is the one of the brand new house. Right? In the house, you have the 2 bedrooms, master bedroom and child bedrooms. In the master bedroom, so there the 5 process will stay. And the child bedroom, there the two process will stay. Right? So where the message server NQ server is there, means it's running, that is called the ASCS instance. Sir, how can I recognize which one? Sir, you told that so after the installation, there is the MMC will be created. I see there is a MMC. In the inside of the MMC, you see there are the 2 instances, right? So this is the SID. Under the each SID, There the two instances are created. It's in the green status, sir. There is an instance number 00 and 01. That is fine. But what? So then two instances means one is the ASCS, second one is the application server. Sir, how can I know which one is the ASCS here? Means if you just expand it, if you go to the process list here, where the message server NQ server is running, that is called the ASCS, ABAP system central services here, ABAP system central services here, right? Where the message server NQ server is running, right? As per this one, message server NQ server will run on here, right? Remaining process will run on the, so in the application server, remaining process will run on the application server here. So if one is the ASCS, second one is obviously application server, primary application server here. DVEB, DVBGS, right? Second one is obviously CSGS here, right? So then in that case, sir, but here additionally in the application server, each application server, there are the dispatcher, ICM, then IGS. These three process additionally will be running here. Dispatcher, ICM, Internet Communication Manager, Internet Graphic Service, then dispatcher. These three will be additional process for each application server. These are the each process here. These three services are the, so additional services in the each application server. It will not be in the central services. It will be in the application server only. These three process. So if I diagrammatically, if I talk about the architecturally, so presentation layer, then application layer, this will is created, then database layer here. SAP is a three-tier architecture. SAP is a three-tier architecture. So presentation layer, then application layer. Application means SAP application layer. Then this is the DB layer. Sir, you said like SAP is means not one here. There the two instances are creating, right? What is here? Second one is here, second one is here. So if we go inside of the SAP means it's not the one word here. They are the two instances are getting created here. One is the ASCS instance, one is the ASCS instance. This we will call it as the ASCS instance. This is the application server instance. This is called the application server instance here. So now in the application server, just not only this five process, additionally you have the dispatcher. Dispatcher will be there here, dispatching the request. Then ICM also there is a one process here. Then IGS also one process here. Except these three, the remaining work process, five process will be there here. Dispatcher. This is called the dispatcher here. Okay, dispatcher here. Right? Remaining are the process here. Sir, this is the way we have it got created as part of the installation, one ASCS instance. Then on top of the DB, SAP got installed. Inside of the SAP, one ASCS and one primary application server got created. Then so ASCS means message server NQ server process. Then ASCS means, then application server means, this next one is the application server. Each application server, as I mentioned here, right? So dispatcher, IGS, gateway, ICM. Then if you go to the ABAP work process table here, so here we have the DIA means dialog work process, update, BTC means background, SPO means spool. SPO means spool process. There are the multiple process here. They are the multiple process of the, here shortcut they have given type of the files like, so dialog are the five are there. These are the five who are there. Update one, update two are there. Spool two are there here, right? So here this process are there here. You can see they are the, this process are there here, right? Which means where the you have the dispatcher and the remaining process are there. That is called the application server. Application server, it's in running status here. So when it is the start time and when it was started here, 25th it is started yesterday. Then after that, so you can see the process related details and everything here, right? So we will discuss about the each and every process. What is the their role? So in our home, these are the family members. We assume these are the family members here. Why? Because these family members are staying inside of the home, inside of the SAP home here. Then family members means definitely each family member there is a responsibility, right? So suppose like if you take the father, father has some responsibilities, mother has some responsibilities, and you are has some responsibilities. Every person has some responsibilities, right? Same as like here also SAP also every person, every process have some responsibilities to perform the task in the SAP here, right? So now we'll discuss about the, now you got clear, right? Under the SAD, you have the two instances are created. Each instance there are set of services. Then two services will be in the here and remaining all are in the application server only. You can say remaining all will be, all means except 5 plus 3, remaining 8 will be in the here. But why sir there are the multiple dialog work process and updates and background means to handle the more users we need the dialog work process. Why? Because if you know the dialog work process responsibility, then you can assume sorry it's 4 is very less, we can increase to the up to 10. That then that time you can come to the conclusion like so we can also increase more like that here, right? By default you will get the 10, but we can decrease or we can increase it, system configurations we can do that one. So now, so this is the SAP application server got installed. So to log into the SAP application server, to log into the SAP, you are here. You are in the presentation layer. To log into the SAP application layer, you need the SAP logon pad. So you cannot simply log into the here. You need the SAP GUI. You need the SAP GUI or SAP logon pad is required. This is the, you can download. This is a small software we can download from the service marketplace. Then zip file we can do the installation on the Windows systems here. In your local laptop and desktop, we know how to install it, right? Similarly, we can install this one. So once you done the installation, you will get the, I will show you in the this gem server. I think we need to download here in the 2501. So let me see whether we have anything here. K&A installed by someone is installing here. So that's fine. SAP software. So here we don't have the SAP logon pad here. SAP logon pad is small software here that we can download it and same as like we can install it. That's not a problem here. Okay. So, but that's fine. Once you done the installation, you see the SAP logon pad in your desktops. Once you log into the this jump server, so installation only we have the, so separate host 2501 is the installation host. Then the remote server, which is your permanent server where you need to log in and do the all the administration till end of the course. You have to log into the your jump server here. This jump server 49.206.199.235. This is your jump server where you need to log in and do the all kind of activities from in this jump server only. In this base server only here. Right? So in the gem server, you have the SAP MMC and you have the Putty, you have the Win SAP, some other browser tools, and SAP logon pad also available here. Just to open the SAP logon pad here, to log into the SAP, you need a SAP logon pad is there here. SAP logon pad is there here. So initially, you will get the empty screen. Why? Because logon pad is the empty here. So here, you need to add your respective systems here. Whatever the systems you assigned, the respective systems you need to add it to the SAP logon pad here. In that case, click on the new button, this space, this is a new space, that's fine. So let's go to, so normally here I already added, just let me add one more thing here. Just click on the new, okay, new, click on the create, new, click on the create and click on the next button. Then here you have the options like, so you have the option connection type, group or message server selection or custom application server selection here, right? So normally by default you have the custom application server. Custom application server means, so directly user will log into the custom application server here. Instead of login to the message server, user will log into the custom application server here. So two ways user can log into the SAP systems here. One, in the GUI, in the logon pad, both are same. just GUI or SAP login pad, the wording is same here. Okay, so then people from GUI, he will open the dispatch, so he will log into the application server here. Otherwise, so you can just issue the connection to the message server. Then from here the connection will be bypassed to the again application server only, but actual request comes to the application server only, but here it's bypassing. Here is the directly you are connecting to the application server, or this is the via ASCS you are connecting to the this one here. Means two ways we can connect it. This is the one way, this is the second way here, this is the second way here. So, but first we will learn about the direct way to connect to the application server here. Direct way to connect to the application server. That's why custom application server here, right? Then description of the SAP system here. Just you can mention the description of the SAP system. Suppose like which SAP system you want to log in here. Suppose there is a NW1 system is there here. NW1 system is there. Then we want to log into the NW1 system. You want to log into the NW1 system here. In that case, you need to know the some details of the systems, like description. You can give like something like NW1 system, something like that. Then there is a SID. SID means it's a NW1 instance number, application server instance number. Why? Because you are connecting to the application server. Then application server instance number which you have given during the installation time 00. Okay, then router string is not required. Then application server name. Application server name means we discussed like where you have installed the application server. That name is called the application server name here. Where you have done the application server means where you have installed the application server. Then this is the application server name, or this is the host name here. KP Online 1. Okay. So KP Online 1 is the application server name here. Then here what you can do, you can just click on the next save button, finish button here. Then SAP 1 whatever you created, it got created here, it got created, the entry got created here. So once again let me remove. Okay, so then click on the create button, don't touch remaining things here. So here just click on the create button, create the new connection. These are the new connections here. Click on the new connection here, right? Next, so what system here? Suppose like, so someone installing the KND, I guess, right? KND, let me check. It's empty. It's not completely installed. That's fine. So maybe Linux, in the Linux also someone installed some other thing here. So just to go to the KP online one in the Linux. The Linux, so let's check the what is the SAP system using the PS-EF grep I SAP system here. Here you see the someone installed the MDZ07 is the instance number here. MDZ07 KPS4 HANA. So here then SAP, it's SAP system, right? SAP MDZ instance SID is the MD okay. Then instance number 0707. So then KPS4 HANA. This is the SID they have created, MDZ, right? So then click on the, so just click on the logon screen here, log on. Then you will able to log into the, you will able to launch the SAP screen. You will able to launch the SAP application server screen here. Now you see here, you launched the SAP application server screen, SAP logon screen here. So then how to launch the SAP system means by adding the systems into the SAP logon pad, by adding the systems into the SAP logon pad here, right? So any SAP system by adding to the logon pad, you can able to log in, you can able to log in here, right? So just 1 minute. Yeah, once you log into the SAP logon pad here, so you can see all the SAP systems are here. SAP systems are here, right? So SAP systems, all the SAP systems are in this list here. Means whatever you have the thousands of systems, you have the same procedure to add it. We have the hundreds of systems, similar procedure. You can add all the systems here. Sir, what happens? Suppose I don't know the exact SID name. Suppose I given the wrong details here. Then what will happen here? So you will not able to log into the SAP systems here. You will be able to log into the SAP system here. You will get like host name is unknown, server is down, it's not reachable status, something like that, not reached, connection refused, something like that you will come to know here. Something you will come to know here, right? So once you add the correct details, you need to add the correct details. That's why while filling itself, you have to clearly provide the all the details here. You have to provide the all the details here. Custom application server means description. Description means what? Description means what? So any description, no, any description means don't give your names. Some meaningful discussion like this is a NetWeaver system, SAP NetWeaver development system, SAP NetWeaver quality system, then NW1. Sorry, how you know NW1 system is installed? Then this SAD means. So here we have the systems are there here. You see, so MDZ systems are there here in the Linux. When you people are doing the installation, they have given the MDZ. Then the instance number is the 07 they have given. So that's why this way I came to know this system is installed by someone in our system. So that's why I added the MDZ system. So then KPS4 Anna, when you open the SAP MMC, in the MMC we have the so NW1 system is there here. Then MCD system is not there. So then WDP, then there is a N1H, there is a ECD system also there here, then ECD system also there here. So then ECD also we can add it, but instance number is the 02. 2 means 02 here, right? So it's a 02 here, 02 here, 02 here, then 0002 here. So it's there. So then, so 002. Suppose you have given the NW1 and 02, then it is also installed on the KP online 1. So then different SID you have given here, different SID you have given here, right? So that is the main thing. This is combined into the ECD system, different system here, right? So any SAP system, there is a common procedure to add into the SAP Logon pad. SAP Logon pad, common procedure here. This is the common procedure to add into the Logon pads here, right? So it is done. It is added here. So then once what next after adding the systems into the SAP Logon pad? What next here? Then you need to log in. You need to log into the systems here. Sir, here what user I have to use it, what password I have to use it, what is this client concept, what is this logon language concept.
Sir, I have a question here.
Yes,
Uh, how you download this Logon pad through service marketplace, right?
marketplace only. Yes.
Okay, so from that one download, we have to choose ERP or what? Or NetWeaver?
SAP logon pad, there is no concept of the ERP separate logon pad, NetWeaver separate logon pad, SAP separate logon pad. There is no separate like that. So
No, no,
any
in the
SAP systems.
it's download site. So what we have to
That's what I
be
am
search?
telling. In the download side, there is no option to. This is SAP logon pad is common for the all SAP systems. Let me show you. There is no separate logon pad for each and every systems here. It's a common. If it is a separate for SAP ECC and everything, then I would mention, right? There is no separate. Let me show you here. Just it's a file for common for all SAP systems. Any SAP product, it's a common file.
And another question, sir, what is dispatcher here in the server, uh, in the
Don't worry,
management
don't worry.
console?
I will explain it. Okay, don't worry.
Okay.
Just whatever I explaining, just
And
simply fill up the
a
points
third
and
one,
let.
sir, once you like the application server, when you are assigning the parameters in GUI, login pad, so can we give the server IP address also there instead
Yeah,
of,
in
for
case of
instance,
host resolution is not happening in the network level, so server IP also we can give it. Okay, some customers the host resolution will not happen. There is a network issues and everything. That time you can use the SAP like this one, you can use it here. IP address also you can use it. So go to the SAP download center, same. It's SAP GUI, right? So then you go to the alphabetical index, then you can
Hmm.
GUI for Windows, GUI for SAP GUI for Windows, SAP GUI for Windows. You can download it. There is a zip file. So just download it, installation file, zip file, you can download it and you can install it, right? Just download it and that's it.
So, sir,
But
here is 8.0. So, if you want to be can you download the -1? So it will also available here, like
no, -1 is not available. Whatever is there here, that is only
7.7.
supported from SAP. Old versions are not supported. Old versions they will remove. If you need old version, you need to talk to SAP. They will raise a ticket with SAP. They will provide the old version of the SAP GUI and everything. But so old version will not supported here.
Okay, great. Thank
So now you are downloading. Once you download it, then you can just go to the, you can place it to the server level, you can do the installation. So that's fine. But GUI is not specific to the one SAP product like ERP, separate GUI, CRM, separate GUI, like that, like not like that here. One common SAP interface for all SAP systems you can configure in the one single screen. Okay. One common system, any SAP systems you can configure it in the thousands of systems you can configure in the screen. Okay. So once you configure it here, when you double click it, you will able to log into the SAP screen. SAP application server screen will be opened here. In this SAP application server, there is a client concept. SAP, there is a client concept here. So they are the two default clients will be created as part of the installation, which means you need to enter the client number, you have to log in here. So they are the, after the installation here, they are the two default clients will be created here. So same during the installation time, how we have given the user ID for the all the users and so instances here. So OS level users, right? SAP level users, then DB level users. At the same time, they are the two clients will be created here. Two clients will be created as part of the installation 000 and 001. So the client number always 000 to 999, any number we can create it. But by default, there the two clients will be created. These are the master client. It contains master data. It contains master data means default data it contains here. That's why we will call it as the master clients here, super clients here, master clients here, main clients here. So in these clients, we cannot do the business. But so why? Because SAP provided this client, it contains the master data only here, right? Then SAP level, as I mentioned here, there are the two users will be created. SAP star with DDIC user. So they are the two users are created here, right? So then these are the super users or master users. Why? Because as part of the installation, whatever we get as part of the installation, we will call it as the master or super, right? So then SAP star and so DDIC are the master users here. With these users, the first time you need to log into the system here. First time you need to log in either 000 client, then either DDIC or SAP star, you can log into the SAP system. Then you can able to launch the SAP screen here. You can be able to launch the SAP screen here, right? SAP screen here. So what is the correct
Uh,
password here?
yeah. So the password is the same as we given while installing, right?
Yeah, during the installation time, whatever the password you have given, same password you can use it. Yeah.
Okay.
So same password we have to use it for SAP Star DDIC. Whatever you have given, same passwords we have to give it here. So then, so you can log into the SAP screen. This one you can ignore it. I'm just resetting the password of this user. Maybe someone done that wrongly. So okay. Suppose example
Uh,
NW1. execute, then it will open the screen, then you can enter the DDIC, then the password which you have given during the installation time with respect to SID, then you can able to log into the SAP screen here. Now you logged into the SAP system. Now you logged into the SAP system here, right? So now SAP is okay up to here. So you logged into the SAP system. SAP home page is open after the login here. This is the SAP home screen. In the home screen here. Here SAP is not the just tabs, commands based concept here. With the operating system through commands, we have to operate it. It's not like that. If the other application server to tabs, we have the multiple tabs are there, we have to operate it. But SAP is a transaction code based concept here. SAP is a transaction codes, T codes, transaction code based concept here. So which means you need to enter T codes, you need to enter the T codes, you need to enter the T codes to display the T codes, you need to enter the T codes here. Right? So T codes means this is called the T codes entering place here. Here, this is the top left side. You can see this is the place you need to enter the transaction code. You can able to get the page. Transaction code means it's a shortcut to the respective business page. Shortcut to the respective business page here. So here SAP is a transaction codes. There are some codes, basis related, security related, ABAP related, functional related. You need to remember, if you enter the transaction code, related business page will be opened. The business page will be opened here. In this business page, so you need to do the some kind of administrations works and everything here, basis related things. Suppose as soon as you log in here, there is a first transaction code SICK. Okay, simple transaction code I'm explaining. SICK, SICK, right? SICK means what? So it will check the SAP initial consistency check. It is a consistency check here, SICK. Initial consistency check here. Just your system is, after the installation is okay, everything is okay. So any errors are reported, those things we can see it here. Those things we can see it here. So your first priority is today you need to enter this transaction code, you need to send the screenshot. In this way I can mark as today's assignment you have completed, and you have completed your today's assignment here. I can mark it as completed here. So, sir, how I am logging? What is the logic here? Right? So, what is the logic here? High level, there is an architectural diagram. In the diagram, I can explain each and every process, what is the responsibilities. But how I am logging to the system means here, whenever you just double click it, you are able to get the screen means. So, what's happening here? Here, the dispatcher is the process here. It is taking the response, it is taking the request, then it is assigning to your respective dispatcher, respective dialog work process here. This is what I will explain it. So don't worry, but in depth way I can explain it, but high level. So what's happening here? From the Logon pad, see here, this is the Logon pad here, right? So in the Logon pad, whenever you click on the Logon screen, right? Just click on the Logon screen means immediately you are getting the SAP screen means here, dispatcher taken your request here. Dispatcher taken your request. So assigned to the respective dialog work process here. But still we are not discussed about the dialog work process. We'll discuss about, but thing is here you need to know. So how to today, as part of the today's class, you need to know how to configure the systems in SAP Logon pad, then how to log in, then execute the transaction code, then send me the screenshot. That is the assignment for today. So here you see, in case of some system is down, then you cannot able to log in. Down means what? Dispatcher is not responding, means dispatcher is down or SAP is down. SAP down means definitely dispatcher also down, right? Dispatcher down means SAP also down. So here you can see all the connection parts here. This is down means you will not able to log in here. But if you are log into the here means dispatcher taken the request, then you are able to connect it here. Dispatcher taken the request, you are connected to the systems here. Right? This is the one thing here. Right? So you can able to log in, you are not able to log in, then which means SAP system is down, means dispatcher is not responding. That is the one thing here. You are able to log in means dispatcher taken the request. Right? That is the, so one thing you should know here. Right? So here, so since logon pad, right? We are discussing about the logon pad, how to install it. So this is the logon pad, right? So let me extract this logon pad here. Copy, and where we have to, here we can, I can load it to the here. In this way, in this desktop, we don't have the SAP logon pad. So let me load it to the here.
Hi, Ravinder.
Yes.
I have a question. Okay, there is the master clients are like a 000 and 001, right? Okay, so what exactly it does and what is the data it contains and how it help actually for other clients?
Contains the master data. Explained, right? That's why I written clearly. The people will ask the same question. That's why again that it contains the master data. Master data means so country codes, country information, default roles, default users, default security, default settings, default timelines. Everything will come. It contains the master data. So by default, SAP is giving the some data to customers. Master data to data to the customer. That data is called the master data. Some standard objects, standard programs, standard reports, standard code, standard page that is giving to the customer, that we will call it as the so data that we are getting from the master is our SAP, then master data. So
okay,
that one we cannot change it, that we are getting. If you want to change your own way, means you have the own development team. If you change it, that is called the customization data. So SAP given the one screen, one the patient report screen, the program they have given. In that patient report program, they given the patient name, then patient phone number, then diagnosis, doctor, everything they have given the some screens mean that this screen it's not interested, this screen customer is not interested, then customer asked you to develop a new program by customizing this one. Customizing means similar program, but he need the patient name should be here, patient phone number should be here, then patient ID should be here, then you want patient photo should be also here, something like that here, something he developed, you asked you to developers to develop this program like this. Then in that case, see here, standard program is looks like, customization program look like here. Then SAP given this program, if you want to use it, you can use it. If you don't require this one, you can use the your own. That is called the customization. Then so your this screen is looks good for the customer. Then that is fine for them. Then so in that case, SAP giving the default data to the customers means pros custom means to us. Then customers means we can use it. But if you don't require this template, you need some more workable means you can customize it. You can inform to the developers. Then developers work is developing the programs, reports, code, structure, everything. So then they can do their own. So they can your own whatever your view like this, they will do this one here, right? This is called the customization. By default, you are getting something from
Sir,
it. That is called the master data.
sir, if there is a lot of customization in the system, so it will affect to the performance.
It will affect, based on that, you can need to increase the customized CPUs, memory, everything you have to increase it. It won't affect to the system performance. So sometimes there is a huge customization means, yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Definitely everybody use customization means there are lot of using. Many people are using the business. So definitely users are logging more means definitely it will impact the performance.
Because SAP give us the standard things also, right, to use.
Yeah, standard
So if
things
we
they
are
will
not
use it.
using the standard and we are going for the customization, and what about the performance side, like, and how we can rectify this issue, like if it is
In
comes.
upcoming classes, that will be covered in case of any performance issues, how to fix it out, what are the transaction code to troubleshoot it. So in case of performance issue, what are the error logs that will be located, that we will get it out. We will come to know all the information. Why? Because so in case of performance issue, what are the symptoms we may face it, where we can check it out, what is the transaction code, where can I get it out, all the information we will come in the classes. Okay, so that classes you
Okay.
don't worry, we will cover it. But today initial topics, so mainly for the new members to take into the account of the new members who are the new to SAP. So you guys please concentrate on the only on the how to add the systems into the logon pad, how to log in. Then once you log in, enter the first transaction code where we have to enter the transaction code. Normally this is called the first transaction code. You can log in. Then there just execute the SICK in the OK code box. This normally we will call it as the OK code box. Yeah, just execute the transaction code. You will come to know the first screen. That is what you have to do it for today.
Sir, another thing, sir, I want to ask you, uh, because I cannot, able to connect to the server here. So I asked my server team in the company to provide me one server. So, like, how I can ask the server team of what kind of, like, how many drives are required and how many GB in the size, and which operating system and database we required. So they asked me to provide the details. So I didn't give the details, so I thought to ask you.
So that's remotely you have to log into the my server. Then that's required the some network said they need to open the connection. That's it, right? Why need why they you are going to install this SAP system on the your personal laptop or personal computer? If
In the
yes,
office is there.
then that time it's
So,
required the database and SAP softwares on their desktops, and you need to so install it. So if you need to just log into the my server remotely using the MSTSC. So here in the search bar, just to type the MSTSC, you will get the remote desktop connection like this. You will get the one prompt. Here you need to enter the my server IP details. Then can click on the connect, right? Then ask the user ID and password. Type the user ID and password. Then you can able to log in. You can able to just click on the OK button. Then you can able to log into the my SAP systems. From here in the desktop, once you log in here, so you can see the in the desktop you see the SAP login pad. Just to open the SAP login pad, just already systems are there. Just if you want to use the systems, you can use it. Sir, I want to configure one time to get the practice means just to add the NW1 system. Open the so yes, add the NW1 system like this. You can use the parameters. So then use the
sorry, I
NW1.
got it what you're saying now here, but I ask you about the, like, if I ask to my server team, so the what is the requirement for the server if we really require to do this
There is
kind
a
of
video in the
software,
initial video, the hardware
No, no, that
requirement.
one is you said it for like minimum. Like currently, if I need Fury also in that one to install it, so how many GB required? I want to install that one
You
also.
tell me the requirement of the database and SAP. I can give the requirement.
Sorry, come
What
again.